Good morning, and welcome to episode 115 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. Well, here we are again, folks. It is Fed Decision Day. It's the second day of the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, and Chairman Jerome Powell and the gang are looking to make another interest rate decision. And that's gotten a bit more difficult over the past few weeks with the bank failures here in the U.S. and the contagion spreading, it looks like, to Europe. The Fed has a question in its mind now. It was very, very hawkish. We were looking for at least a half of an interest rate point increase, 50 basis points at a minimum, and now the markets are hoping for doves. We're looking for a 25 basis point increase or less, potentially nothing or even a pivot is what some people are calling for. I expect we'll see a 25 basis point increase, but the markets are loving the fact that the Fed now has tough decisions to make and may slow down on its interest rate increases. We've seen all the major equity indexes rise. We've seen precious metals rise over the past week considerably as we see a flight to safe haven with the banking concerns. We had a little bit of a pullback and some profit taking yesterday, but the numbers are still very strong in favor of precious metals in this environment. Let's take a look at those numbers in the high-flying gold and silver over the past week. Gold is up 1.8% to $1,943.40 an ounce from $1909.50 last week. Silver's up 2.6% to $22.53 from $21.96 last week. Platinum's up 1.2% to $989 an ounce versus $977 last week. And palladium, the lone loser in the precious metals complex this week, down 5.3% to $1,464 an ounce from $1,546 last week. With silver outpacing gold, as you can imagine, it's going to take less ounces of silver to buy an ounce of gold. So the gold-silver ratio is down to 86.6 from 87.31. And also, as you can probably surmise, with the dollar under pressure and gold surging, the dollar has come down on its index against a basket of currencies. It's at 103.07 versus 104.34 last week. So there you have it. The numbers are out. We'll find out later today whether the doves are flying or whether the hawks are flying. We'll be watching Jerome Powell for that decision around 2:30 today. And amid this environment with concerns about the banking, the worry in the markets, and what's going to happen next, we still are in this position that I think is very stagflationary, where we're seeing kind of a doldrums in the markets. We're seeing everything we own coming down in value for the most part, and everything that we need to buy is going up in price. It's not the best environment, and a lot of people are looking for answers. And now is the time that you need expert guidance and experience more than ever. And guess what? It's here. This coming week, starting from Sunday, Michael, myself, and Brian Zweig will all be down at Ponte Vedra Beach in Florida for the annual Investment U conference sponsored by the Oxford Club. We do this every year. We've been to every one. We would not miss it, and I suggest you don't either. Now, I know it's late in the game and you're not going to plan to travel down to Florida, but I strongly suggest that you take advantage of the virtual option. You get all the information and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Below this video, there's a banner where you can sign up. It is not too late. Here's where you're going to get your answers to figure out how to weather these seas and calm these seas for your investment portfolio. Take advantage of it. It's too easy and it's too cost effective not to. Join us. Looking forward to seeing that. In the meantime, as you know, go ahead and like us and subscribe to us and follow us on the social media. Subscribe to our newsletters. But don't ever forget, amidst all this turmoil, that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.